Welcome back to the Capoeira Experience podcast. Thank you so much for spending some time with us and letting us light up that motivation to keep pushing your capoeira trainings and for tuning in. Train hard, stay motivated, and bring your shit to the hoda. Bring it on. Let's roll. What's up, Capoeira Nation? Welcome back to the Capoeira Experience podcast. Thank you so much for coming back, listening, and stay tuned and being positive. Keep training, especially home in all these crazy times. And like I always say, I want to bring positive people and positive capoeiristas. And today I have a huge pleasure to bring all the way from Michigan, Mestre Lobinho. How are you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, of course.
It's a pleasure to be with you, with all of you guys as well.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity and keep inspiring people, through your social media, Instagram and YouTube. Which one is your YouTube? I know you have a YouTube channel.
Sorry, what?
YouTube channel. I know that you have a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube. All those social media, I'm trying to
Nice.
keep it up.
Nice. Which one is your YouTube so people can follow you?
My YouTube is Lobinho CDO. All my social medias are Lobinho CDO.
Lobinho CDO. So make sure you follow there and grab some inspiration from there. And like everybody, how are you keeping up with the quarantine and staying home, training home?
I pretty much what I do. I try to keep the routine I had before.
Nice.
To don't feel in so much the impact in my body and my brain, of course.
Yeah.
Like I wake up early. I'm a morning person.
Okay.
So I like to wake up early. It's like if I have to do something or I don't have to do something, I wake up 7 a.m. Doesn't matter if it's Monday or Sunday. I try to keep the routine to keep health. Has
Nice.
my regular routine in the morning to training. Like I dedicate to myself different ways. Each day I train different things. If I want to record something, I record to keep it up on my social media and plan my classes during the day, spend time with my daughter. So I try to wake up early, training, spend time with my daughter, with my family, work in the house because I like to keep busy myself to feel proactive.
Nice.
And feel productive at something like my issues pretty much.
Yeah.
But I have to trying to find a balance between my job and my family. I think it's really important.
Yeah, that's awesome. Especially in these times, it's a little hard to. It's actually pretty easy to get distracted.
Definitely.
Yeah. Then and so I've seen like you like you mentioned before, you have a training instructor, right? So how do you usually train and like do you do warm up and or mobility? How do you keep the training?
So I have a crazy thing now. I've been trying to do at least 100 push-ups and 50 pull bars every day.
Nice.
That's awesome. I challenge myself. Some days I go up to 300. Some days I go for 200. Depends how I feel.
Okay.
It depends how I train one day before.
Okay.
I think it's always depend how is your training one day before is how your body feeling. If you rest, all those things change. I like to lift weight. I like to do some box. So I train capoeira. I train a lot of base. I post a lot of movements, but before I train any movement, I train like the rights and beans, kick and escapes. I think it's the most important. Like we have all the fancy escape, but what is gonna save you is your cocorinha. That's it.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's really important we keep it up at the base. We wanna be fancy, we do crazy things, but the basic first.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, because if without a base, I mean, it's no base.
It's like a layers.
Yeah.
You don't have a solid base.
Like building house.
Yes.
Yeah. I completely agree. And do you have like you said, you usually before do all those movements and the movements that you post on social media, how long do you do the warm up and how long do you do the stretching part? Because you're pretty flexible.
Sorry?
You are pretty flexible. So where do you feed that flexibility?
I
train flexibility.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't train a lot of flexibility.
Oh, okay.
The flexibility I train is to keep it up pretty much, especially my hips.
Okay.
I have a lot of issues in my body, so I try to keep my health first. So like my hips alignment, all those things. My back, I pretty much the capoeira movements I use to be stretching. So when I train in my basic, like if I'm gonna do armada, first I'm gonna do 30 entrada de armada. So the way I warm up my up body. So I stretch my body doing the movement. If I'm gonna do a melody compasso,
Oh,
I
okay.
fake melody compasso. So I use it as a stretch as well, doing the
Oh,
capoeira
okay.
movements.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't waste so much time, and I use the capoeira movement to get the benefits.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
This is the instructor we have, like we follow as a normal.
Oh, okay. Is that the like Gordon, your instructor or your personal instructor?
From Mescuruja, I'm Mescuruja student, so pretty much what I do is come from him. I follow the
Oh,
line.
nice, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I know that do you guys in Cordon Lloro have like a way to train or like a specific way to train?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
we train basic.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like the Capoeira Brazil have your own style basic,
yeah,
Capoeira Senzala, Capoeira Axé,
yeah,
any
yeah,
type of group has your own instructor for basic. And I think
yeah.
this is the most important and make Capoeira unique.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I agree. That's awesome. That's awesome. And how long are usually your trainings? Like an hour, couple hours,
Yeah, an hour.
an
Yeah,
hour
I
and a
train in
half.
my basic, and after when my body is really warm, I train some movements or keep it up, do what I like, keep doing what I used to don't forget.
Okay.
Like right now, you're leaving from the winter, right? It's still cold here. I don't know over there.
Yeah.
Like last week was warm, so I started doing some backflips, like hands, all those things. Because we are in the winter, I was not doing. But doesn't mean I'm training. I'm just trying to remind my body how to do it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, here in Indiana, it's pretty gets cold once in a while, especially this week. This week is being like
That was,
raining, cold, and
yep. I think we had the same weather now.
I think so. Yeah. The thing about Michigan is you have the lake right there, and you have super crazy wind.
Yes,
It's cold, super cold.
definitely.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
like it here.
Yeah, yeah,
We
me
have a
too.
good people here.
Yeah, yeah, same, same, same. Here in Indiana is pretty nice.
I like the Midwest.
Yeah, yeah. The East is not as aggressive. it's,
Yes, I
it's a little
think the
calm.
people here are different.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little calm. What do you think is like different in the Midwest?
I think the cold. I think the cold make the people more friendly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I remember I've seen videos of like I think it was like this is a Midwest guy I saw on Facebook that he went to New York and he was like waving at everybody. He's like, hi, hi. The
Yeah.
people was like, what the heck, this guy?
Like before I live here in Michigan, I got the opportunity to travel all around USA.
Nice.
So east and the last, all everywhere. And I like strong capoeira in California, New York, like Florida. But I don't know. I think it's so much going on.
Yeah. Big cities,
Yeah, and the people get lost,
Yeah.
lost some important values for me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel in here, I found myself. If it doesn't have the code, we'll be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nothing is perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And what is your how do you keep, because I know that you're teaching online and all the stuff. How do you keep that motivation for your students? Because like I have some friends that they told me, like I'm afraid of losing some students because it's not the same. It's just honestly not the same.
It is not the same. I feel and we are teaching online capoeira. We are not teaching capoeira.
Yeah.
We are using the capoeira elements to give a good workout, all those positive points. But to do capoeira, you have to be personal. You have the community,
Absolutely.
all the things. So right now with my students, I separate the class. I pretty much say like Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, you be basics, like a fundamental class. Tuesday and Thursday will be turns to a movements. It's going to be a little bit more hard. So if the person put it themselves and the Tuesday and Thursday, they know they're going to have to going to struggle with something because I'm going to push them more,
Yeah.
right? And the other class, we're going to be more basic, so they don't have to be frustrated as much. I think right now the whole world is facing being stuck in a house, missing talk with people.
Yes.
The bad feeling is all on the shoulders. And if
Yeah.
they come to a capoeira class, online class, and they have to struggle, they have to be think about, they just want to move. This is how I feel.
Yeah.
So in my class, I trying to talk less, trying to give more direct message. We're gonna do this, this, and this. I show like 4, 6 times in different angles so that people can understand and go on, because they have to get the good part from the capoeira, I feel.
Yeah.
And clear the basic, like the fundamentals. I really work at the fundamental with my class. Like, okay, you're gonna keep your arm. Sometimes when I teach my class, I don't train in my class because I already train myself in the morning.
True. Yeah.
So I keep and watch everyone. I keep screaming everyone during the class. Hey, lift your arm. Hey, straight your leg. All those things to keep motivation as I do in the class.
Yeah.
Because when I teach a class, I train with them. But when I teach something new, I don't train because I have to be correct. I have to do my job.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So I have to try and keep the same platform I had before with my students, and going, it's going good. I didn't have any problem so far.
That's awesome.
I keep my students. I feel I build a really strong family. I don't feel and I have a group. I have a family,
That's awesome.
friends, all those things. We are talking. Sometimes we just call each other to talking.
That's awesome. That's the best part. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to keep the community. And like I say, Middle West here, we have good people. So I don't know how everybody dealing in different states because change the people here.
Absolutely.
I feel we are handling good. We are really support for each other. We're looking for each other all the time.
That's awesome. I think that's the one of the my favorite things about capoeira is like like you build that relationship and you build a friendship for life. And
Yes.
and it's awesome. That's one of my favorite things about capoeira.
Yes. And the positive point, I have like I'm in a college town here in Ann Arbor.
Okay.
So I have so many students already left because they graduate.
Yeah.
And like with this pandemic right now, I have like 3, 4 students come back to training because
That's awesome.
they are online, like for me it's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
See my old friends training together with the whole group together.
That's awesome.
Like it was amazing for me to see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the best thing because those people left means a lot to me. It was the beginning from my group. And like see them coming back, it's awesome.
That's awesome. How many years have you been teaching in Michigan?
And Michigan's gonna be 5 years this year. I've been here in USA for 6 years in July now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
In a really short time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And how do people react in Michigan with capoeira when the first time and around where you are?
Capoeira in Michigan, it's old than everybody think.
Oh wow.
Capoeira in Michigan, it's like over 20 years old, I guess.
Oh wow. Well, I know that I interview a guy from Angola in Detroit.
Yes, but before him, we have a more capoeiristas before, like Xangô Berinjela is in the San Francisco. We have a Trovoada here. We had a lot of people. Malandro from is like Filho de Bimbas right now. They are from here, original Michigan, Detroit.
Wow.
So capoeira is over 20 years old here in Michigan, but I don't think we had any Mestre here.
Okay.
Like we have like so many capoeira teachers here, really good in Michigan. Good. But we don't have like a really old master to stay here and make the capoeira spread out more.
Okay.
Like Michigan, I feel like it's a big state. and we are really far away. Like 30 minutes, 1 hour, one
Yeah.
hour and a half, 2, 3. Like in LA, we have like every capoeira, single capoeira academy every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
New York, like the difference. So they show the capoeira, it's big. And here, Michigan, it's a little bit more far. So
Farther.
the
Yeah.
people don't care as much. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now we are really united here in Michigan.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's the best
It's-
part when the whole community support each other.
yes, I really like this. We are really support for each other. If you do something, we do our best to be there. If you can, or we communicate. I think this is the best part right now. We are facing here in Michigan, the
That's
positive
awesome.
point.
That's awesome.
This
Yeah,
how
'cause-
to be, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think because I'm originally from Venezuela,
Mhm.
and our capoeira community there we grow so quick in a period of like 10 years because we support each other. All the groups support each
Yes,
other. Like presentation, hey guys, I need 5 people. You guys want to join? Yeah, and it doesn't matter. It's capoeira. It's not a group. It's capoeira.
this is how should be.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you say capoeira as a community, as a family, how come you're not gonna support the other capoeira teacher?
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Our words doesn't match
yeah,
your
exactly.
actions.
Is contractoring yourself. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. No, that's awesome. And like I said before, that's my favorite part of capoeira.
Me too.
Yeah, and how do you think your personal opinion of like all this online teaching is going to be beneficial for the capoeira community in the future?
Um, the benefit, I think it's already
Okay.
been a fact for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking my opinion. The reasons because I've been watch a lot of interviews from old masters, and for me, the way they stand, the way they talk, the calm, showing how should be a master, how should be a capoeira. For me, already for this pandemic, it's already pay off just for this interview I saw.
Yeah.
Like Mestre Cordeon talking, Mestre Suassuna, Mestre Luis
Awesome.
Medicina, like has so much knowledge these guys are being sharing
Yeah.
for like this a really short time this last month. Of course, a lot of more masters too, but I feel and everything is start lining up and make more sense because we're having like events every day.
Yeah.
We are we are we are not able to attend for each event because we still continue our routine.
Yeah.
But if you see something that's really important, you can, okay, this is really good. I should be watching this, make it as your priority. I feel really gonna change your capoeira view. It's gonna change as you're a human being.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think is this is the best part right now. And
Yeah.
after, we don't know how it's gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, keeps we can keep up this connection. Like hopefully.
I think will a lot of things in capoeira and the life will change. We don't have idea how it's gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't know if I still gonna have on my batzad this year.
Yeah. And when was your bachata? I think was it like July, something like that?
It was gonna be in September in the fall this year
September. Okay.
because we don't know.
Yeah.
I trying to be prepared for the worst hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like imagine as better be a war in a garden than a garden in a war.
Yeah.
This is the way I think.
True.
So I don't know how it's gonna be the next step. I feel this quarantine right now, this coronavirus, all those things gonna be like it's not the same, but before Christ and after Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's changed. It's changed. The
Yeah.
impact we have in our life. Like another day, I saw my student in a grocery. I didn't know if I was gonna give a hug. I was gonna give a high five. I was gonna, hey. I was feeling so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that person, like every time when you see each other, we hug, we punch each other, like we really are buddies.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to react with that person because the person was wearing mask, glove was like, in my vision, so man, this person is really care about it, really freaking out.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna react to be respect to them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Like another day, I talk with my students. Maybe we, when it start getting warmer, we can do an outside class, 6 feet distance, a group of
At
class.
least, yeah,
But who's gonna
who
be up to
knows?
expose themselves?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. The same. I had I saw some friends out here too, and same. We used to like shake hands, hug, and like how you doing, like shake each other. And now for far, it's like, hey, it's
Hi.
yeah. I don't know. Like you said, it's very very weird. It's uncomfortable. We're not used to this.
No. I see everybody. I like to hug,
Same.
roll in it. Like if you see my kids' class, I roll with the kids. I fight with them. Like, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a contact. That's the way I show my love, you know.
yeah, yeah,
And am I gonna have to change how I am? I don't know.
yeah.
I'm
Hopefully,
not gonna feel comfortable.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we don't have to change that, so we can keep the human interaction because
Yes.
that's the best part. And how many advices would you give to capoeiristas out there, or a single advice for capoeirista listening to this right now to wrap it up?
Keep your routine. Set up a goals to yourself. I feel we have extra time right now. I'm not saying you guys don't work, but you're not driving at least. So I have extra time. Spend time learn Portuguese. If you have instruments, develop skills in your instruments. Like trying to support a master. Like my goal right now is trying to support all the capoeiras academy in Brazil, because I don't want these academies to be closed.
Absolutely, yeah.
So if you are showing our community support to them, when you go to Brazil, we're gonna have academy to play capoeira. So keep your routine, set up a goals, trying to take as many classes you can. I think is the most important, and give the support for different teachers and grow as a human being.
Exactly.
Get out from this quarantine better than how you step in.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, with new skills, now you have the time.
Yes.
Yeah, especially the I'm huge believer of like playing beating ball. Playing beating ball is so important and gives you a different connection. All the instruments are pretty important. It's
Yeah.
just like it gives you a different connection.
But probably you set up a time on your day. I'm going to spend 10 times 1 hour playing beating ball.
Yeah, yeah,
This is how you grow. Like
yeah.
with this time, we have to do the same. Okay. In the morning, I'm going to read about capoeira. At the evening, I'm going to do a Duolingo.
Yeah,
Okay. In the evening, I'm going to do whatever. Like set up a goals in different points, topics. You can grow as a capoeirista. I'm talking about as a capoeirista, like with
exactly.
my kids' class. Every class will learn a different song, but I'm not teaching them. They have to teach me the song they learn. So I give the problem to them, solution to me.
Nice.
So
That's
still them motivate them. Now we're gonna sing the song Messuasuna sing, like the A de Angola, B de Birimbau,
okay.
A to Z. They're gonna have to learn the A to Z, the alphabet, the whole alphabet. They learn Portuguese,
That's
they learn
awesome.
the song, they learn about capoeira, they learn all those things.
That's a really great idea. I like that song.
You know what I mean? Like we have to use the capoeira elements we have. It's so rich, and you can use to them
Yeah,
to ourselves.
yeah. To grow as a capoeirista and personally too.
Of course.
That's
If,
awesome.
if you spend time learn Portuguese, music, about it together.
Yeah, true.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. And you learn from music. You learn some capoeira, even capoeira moves, because there is like meia lua.
With the music, you learn history. It,
Everything is connected.
it is everything connected, you know?
Yeah, this is great. I love capoeira in many aspects. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Mestre, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and very happy you keep the motivation, and I appreciate a lot the keeping the motivation for it and the capoeira community too.
Of course. I feel if we put our hands together, we're gonna suffer less.
Yes.
Everybody do your job, support our friends, support our community. And I think is the most important. You're not alone. It's not only
Absolutely.
you and you stuck in your house. All of you are. And
Yeah.
we're gonna go through this together.
Awesome. Awesome. I completely agree. I completely agree. You gave me the chills. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let's keep in touch, and hopefully I can go visit you sometime soon.
Definitely, definitely.
We are like 4 or 5 hours away.
That's good, man. I'm looking forward to see you here.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode. My goal with this podcast is to inspire you to push your trainings and to help you to understand how awesome capoeira is for us. Help me to spread the positivity by sharing this episode with one friend, two friends, or anyone, so we can inspire more and more and more and more people. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next Hoda. Keep the greatness. Ashe.